in the NFL right now, but he knows what lies ahead, especially when Kansas City moved up from 27 to 10 in the first round to take quarterback Patrick Mahomes out of Texas Tech.
Sometimes it can be awkward, or it is, I think, but you just kind of embrace that and be real. I think everybody kind of appreciates that, be honest, and that's really what I just kind of emphasize to him. I get it, right? Like if any of us were the GMs, right, this is, in my opinion, maybe the most important position in all of sports. And you'd be crazy not to be stockpiling talent, right? You'd be nuts not to be, in my opinion. So I get it, right? I'm going into year 13. You understand it. At the same time, that doesn't change my focus, right? I'm still trying. I feel like I got a lot of years left in me, and still feel like I'm getting better, to be honest with you.
All right, so we talked a little bit about this when the rookie camp opened for the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes was going through it. But now Alex has sort of addressed it. It is awkward. There's no way around it because, Alex is going to play this year. They're committed to him, and Patrick Mahomes has some work to do. But he's basically trying to get the guy ready to take his job.
Yeah, and this isn't your normal position. This is an offensive line or linebacker. This is the quarterback position. Right. And I think there's some people in the locker room, there may be half of the locker room, they look at it as, you're my quarterback. I don't want the mind of my quarterback being messed with because these guys got so much on their plate already. To put competition in their mind, it looks like Alex may be flustered already about it, talking about it the way he is. So Some people just don't want the mind of the quarterback being messed with. But then there's another sort of section of people that think, hey, welcome to the real world. Here we go. This is how it is when when you get drafted and you have to compete and you have to raise your level even more so they don't start looking at the younger guy, but they just know you still have the job. So how you look at it just depends on maybe how you feel about Alex Smith.
I'm in that latter section. If you look at this, he's a first pick overall 13 years ago. You've lived this world. What are you worried about, right? Go play. You go play, you do your job. That kid may never get on the field. You're 33 years old, to your point, Trey. He's got a lot of life left. If he plays as good as he can play, is the guy behind you better than you? That's all you got to worry about. If you do your job, it's hard to replace a guy, okay? So when I hear him talk like that, I'm exactly where Teddy is. I start to worry, have they already gotten into your mind? Is that going to affect you come Sunday? Because, again, Mahomes isn't ready to play this year. So now you've affected my team just by your mental aspect and the whole way, kind of the Eeyore mentality when he was answering those questions. I didn't like that.
I found it. Yeah. House for owl.
Yeah, I did not. I was not a fan.
Who could we have got at that selection to help the team this year?
Win now.
But it was interesting that the fact that it's Kansas City really speaks to your point. The last quarterback drafted by Kansas City to win a playoff game for them, or win a game, Todd Blackledge in 1983. So no Kansas City.